one. Roach Clip Radio.
Yeah. How you doing?
Cuba.
Put on our radio personalities here.
102.9 KDAF.
There you go.
You are tuned in.
Radio identification every hour, top of the hour.
Yeah.
So from the ghost. So glide in your stride, pep in your step, funk in your trunk, Tolo.
We are the Roach Clip Podcast, a.k.a. Roach Clip Radio. And we're here, South Phoenix. Will you please
Stand up.
Unless you
Por
can't,
favor.
then don't.
If you can't stand up, just clap
Put
your
your
hands.
hands up.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Put your hands in the air.
Like
or
you're on a
our
roller
eyes
coaster?
Can see.
Oh, I finally watched that thing you were telling me about, the Be Real, when he started beefing with
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
West Coast Connection.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to be a big time West Coast Connection supporter, being because Inglewood and I was like heavy in that area.
Oh, yeah.
when it
Brody
came
was a
out.
West Sider. I
Yeah,
had to
and
go
then,
try to
like-
fight his friends.
And dude, when I saw that thing, I lost all respect for Ice Cube, dude.
Oh, when you saw
No
that.
lie. As a lyricist and all that, I was like, bro, who else? What else have you been in? You know,
Have you
like
Jack,
like you have it in you.
jacking for beats.
So it's like, yeah, and he's done it other times to other artists. So it's like, oh man, so to Be Real on them, dude, big ups to them, man. They've been putting in. They just got their Cypress Hill just got their star on the Hollywood
Yeah.
Walk.
Shout
Yeah.
out, right?
Big ups.
Who would have
man.
thought that, man?
Yeah,
That's amazing
dope.
right there.
Yeah, you had Exhibit and George Lopez out there representing, man. It was dope.
Oh, that's cool.
introduced them. It was awesome. It was a dope thing, man.
We're
That was
gonna have
the first Latino hip hop
Yeah.
group to have a star, man. That's huge.
I think just first Latino period, isn't it? Or-
group. Yeah, like
No, not.
Nah,
no, not Latino, but
there's
first
plenty of
Latino
Latinos.
hip hop group to
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
for sure.
I
I was
think we
gonna
got
say
other
George
Latinos on
Lopez
there.
got him one.
Yeah, he got one. Yeah, and yeah, I wasn't
Among
too
others.
fond of how like George Lopez turned it into politics for a little bit there, but that's his thing right now, I guess. So, you know, big ups to him.
Shout out George Lopez though. He's always standing for the raza.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah, he's
guys know
been-
that he had a transplant? Was it a kidney transplant or?
Oh, for real? I never
not
knew
too
that.
long ago, man. Yeah, like people were calling
Damn.
him out on that because they have pictures of him like drunk, passed out after that.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, bro, how could like you know? That's,
Yeah.
hey, teach your own, man. If you got the money, whatever, and you pay for it,
I would
guess.
assume he doesn't, get drunk like that every day. Could have
Yeah.
caught him on that one time.
That too.
you know? Yeah.
He's been caught a few times though, drunk
And
as.
being that it's
But
Drunk
then you
as
never
heck.
know. He could be getting drunkish.
Being
That's
that it's
tough.
the internet, he
That's-
could have
yeah.
been joking and
Drunk
somebody
as-
took the picture and then somebody put a meme on it. You know how the internet works these days, man. You know, something that's not.
But I remember like 5 years ago. No, I was gonna say 5.
Like,
Like 5 years ago, this fool was on the floor, dude, at a casino. I think he had just performed. And then he ended up getting drunk, dude, and he's on the carpet, dude, crawling around,
that's
talking
the
smack.
picture then.
Oh,
okay,
oh,
so
that's
it's real.
right, that
Okay,
did-
so it is
okay.
real. That's the picture I saw. He was,
Okay,
like,
they
on the
must have
casino
just
floor.
that.
So it might
Oh,
have
dang.
happened once then.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that's. I think he got memed for that. Probably.
Yeah, that went
He did a
viral.
skiff,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can't be part of the media. We
Yeah.
gotta cover the realness.
It's a trip how like you go like on Facebook and all that. Like I used to venture into the comment sections a lot just to see like the funny stuff that would get said. Because sometimes there's gold in there, man. Like sometimes there's some jokes in there that are just comedy. But
in the comment section.
yeah,
on
like
Facebook.
on Facebook and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
I
like
still
it's
do.
trippy how you could go to like George Lopez page or anybody's page pretty much, and there's no longer their supporters in there mostly that you see. It's all like their haters. Man. And it's all
Oh,
like
that's
the
weird.
top comments are haters. And it's like, bro, what's wrong? Like, if
I
you
would
don't
assume-
like somebody, why are you following them? Like, why are you commenting on other posts? Why, like,
But I think that's what people like that they just do on an everyday basis, bro. They just
That's true. It's
they're
not
mid-
personal.
They just it's not personal. They are
They're
maybe-
trolls.
They're trolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
they just go on the internet and just start
a
being
new age
drama,
hater.
bro.
They're
Yeah.
haters.
So most celebrities, I would assume, don't look at their feed
No,
ever.
I would
for
say
any
that the
reason.
major ones don't even run their own page. you know?
Yeah, well, that
They
too.
don't even
of course,
post their own
yeah.
stuff. They got somebody.
They
doing it.
probably
Unless
get
they're
all
feeling
pissed.
inspired.
They probably get all pissed. All the negative ones.
So after they did the new Avengers movie, they had them where they had like their own little show where they went on their personal Twitter and read just the negative comments that,
to make
that
That's
people
about them?
that people
Yeah.
said about them. Like, bro, it was so funny what they were
That's
saying.
on,
Like,
That's an actual segment on
That's
Conan
Jimmy-
O'Brien.
or
Jimmy
Conan.
Kimmel.
It's Jimmy Kimmel, yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Mean
What is one of
tweets.
them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the mean tweets.
And they'll sit there and read
He had
them.
Obama do it. I think
They do it with
Yeah.
athletes, so but politicians. There's some pretty funny
There's some
ones.
funny
You can
stuff on there,
YouTube
man.
those. And then
The reactions to them is like, damn.
I was gonna say shout out George Lopez before we get off of him. That I
Big ups,
believe
Lopez.
that Chingon Kitchen is open at the Gila River Casino.
Oh, no, at the other one.
Oh, okay.
What's the one off Viqueves?
In Levine.
At that big queeves.
At the Viqueva.
That's right. I have trouble saying that one.
Vicuiva
seem to
Casino.
Get on those syllables just right.
Vicuiva.
That's over on the south side.
Vale.
You gotta go like
But yeah,
that.
in Levine, Chingon Kitchen, serving up the
Sure.
Southwestern eats,
Sure.
Mexican favorites.
I'm on.
Menudo on the weekends.
There you
Ooh,
go.
I love
That's
some
how it's
menudo.
done. That's how
Yeah.
you know the Mexican spot.
They were going to serve it every day, I heard, but it is actually hard to make every day. You know?
It is.
Oh, dude.
It's
It
because
is.
it's labor-intensive dish. So.
Especially you want to make it right. You
Not
gotta
just
clean.
that,
it-
You gotta clean your meat. Make sure you know.
It
You
takes
gotta
a
make
lot of
sure it's on
space on
point.
your stove too. Like you gotta have the pots there full, hot, running hot all day.
Yeah,
You
and
just, like,
so
scoop it
I
out.
think it's good on the weekends. I can live with that.
And he has a restaurant, I think, in L.A. Right? The same thing.
I think so.
Another
Yeah.
Something
Chingon
like that.
Kitchen somewhere out there.
Yeah.
That's a dope
He's
name.
making moves, man.
That's a
He's
cool
making
name.
moves. That's dope, and it's always for the raza, you know. In a sense, he's always representing the culture.
Always, man.
He's the Los Angeles Chicano culture, man.
The Nerd with Balls. They made a El Chicano trailer,
Mhm.
and that fool shared it, dude, on his
What?
on his stories, like the whole trailer.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that fool was all pumped up talking about Nerd with Balls. He's gonna be here Wednesday, so we're gonna podcast with that vato.
Nice.
See what he's all
Next
about.
Wednesday?
Yeah, this coming Wednesday, so
Oh, this is Saturday. My bad.
4 days from today
I
or
snap
so.
into like Wednesday when I come to his room and start podcasting.
Who's coming in, nerds?
Nerds with balls.
Mr. Nerd with
Oh,
Balls himself.
Yeah, big ups to them. Big ups to him, man.
You guys
Doing some
ready
big
for
stuff
this blunt?
podcast. Yes, we are.
We're always ready for that blunt.
The Bleezy.
Intensified.
Hmm.
He's got a lie.
You guys remember when people used to say that all the time?
Say
The
what?
Bleezy?
Oh yeah,
You got a Bleezy, homie?
roll bleezy, dog.
Bleezy, dog. Get a Bleezy, take it easy.
Yeah, one of the homies used to be, let's roll a stick.
A stick.
Bro, after I smoked my first blunt, it was over, man. I threw away every pipe I owned, every bong I owned.
Mhm.
For real?
Every
Yeah.
pack of zigzags,
Yeah.
everything
Everything was out the window. Once my friend showed me
It
it
was
was a strawberry swisher. At the time, they were 75 cents at the Triple J Market in
Yeah.
Lake Elsinore. So they just had them right by the register, singles, 75 cents a blunt. And sometimes, and then she had like the 50-cent
the
basket.
Phillies.
So once we got good at rolling, I was buying everything from the 50-cent basket. And then the Phillies made the banana flavor Phillies. They were bomb, and then it would come in cellophane with two. So like you'd always buy one and get one free for some reason. A 5-pack of Phillies, always, and that was always the banana one. I don't know why. I don't know if people didn't really buy it, but it was probably my favorite one.
It's because of the
Yeah.
song.
Probably promoted at the time.
Yeah, and we
Because
used,
of the song.
we used to travel to
Banana Phillies.
we used to travel to Marietta, remember, for those packs of the Royals, the blueberry blunts.
Oh yeah,
We couldn't find
Those
them anywhere
were
but over
amazing.
there.
Royals,
Royal
damn.
blunts. They used to make a
Cigars.
cigar though. It wasn't a blunt wrap,
Was when they first like started really popping out.
and they made the blueberry flavor.
Man.
And then
It's
like
over.
Good stuff back then.
And then
man.
the last blunts I've smoked before in Cali, before I moved to Phoenix, we were smoking a lot of Nate Dogg blunts.
Those are
Yeah,
good,
the
too.
Nades, and then we moved over here. They were hard to find. The liquor store on
You guys-
51st and like Indian School had them.
You guys remember the
Did
peach?
they? I don't even remember
Yeah,
finding
remember
them over
we
here.
came over. That was like the only spot that had them, and they only had them for a little bit. Like, but yeah, I remember we found them there for a little bit. Those Nades were
Yeah.
tasty.
Like in Ingo, we were on the peach Optimos a lot.
Oh yeah,
Peach
we ran.
Optimos were
Yeah,
dank. They're those
Optimos.
spicy when you roll them.
Those
love
are
the Optimos.
and the mint ones.
Oh, the
Yeah,
mint ones were
those
bomb.
smooth, man. Yeah.
Shout out to the P Dogs
Yeah,
out
back
there.
in the day with the Bleezy.
Funny how
stories.
regional it is.
Yeah.
And
But for me, it was
what
the
part of the
opposite.
country you're from.
I smoked like joints and blunts first, and then got introduced to bongs and
I used to smoke tons of bongs and pipes.
Yeah.
That was like my thing. Mostly bongs and pipes, and then I would buy these rolling papers with the wire
The Randys.
Ah, I remember
remember those.
those.
because it was easy to roll with those. That wire would cuff the thing for you, and then you got a little roach clip. Shout out to the roach clip radio. You know, it's all destiny, bro. It all comes back full
It's
circle.
funny how roach clips really went by the wayside, huh? And people have embraced
Yeah.
filter tips now.
Yeah.
We all pretty much came around to that idea.
And then we used to have a cemetery for all our blunts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we buried so many, and each of them had a little cross that we would make with sticks.
guys.
Yeah.
Remember at the
Rituals.
shop?
At the shop.
Because we used to work at an auto detailing place my homie owned. So his parents hired like all the homies. So you already know what we're doing every day. We're getting drunk and stoned no matter what, you know?
Dude, a couple hours of work, and then you have to fill the rest of the day in
Smoke
those
Smoke
early,
break, always.
20s, you know?
I got kicked out of there.
Oh, yeah, he did. He was rolling a blunt. They were having some kind of event, right? There was like balloons everywhere and stuff. It was like a grand opening.
Yeah.
I think it was the grand opening of my homie opening
There was
that.
two owners, and then the owner of the other place, the mechanic shop.
So it's connected to the detail shop.
Yeah.
So basically, my homie rented half the space in the back for us to do auto detailing. Yeah, so it was the grand opening because we had balloons. We were doing hot dogs with bacon on the. My homie stole like some things from 7-Eleven, the big hot dog rollers.
I love the entrepreneur spirit. That's all I hear right now. I love that.
That's it.
Yeah.
So Prody was all rolling a blunt in the back by our side of the shop though. And then the owner, because the owner owned the mechanic shop, and he was a mechanic, but like his son used to get stoned. His son would come get stoned with us all the time.
He hated that shit.
Oh yeah, as soon as his dad would leave,
Oh, that's funny.
he'll get stoned or start hitting the
funky
funk,
The
the funky Comodina.
That's funny.
And one time, dude, his dad dipped, and this fool started lighting it right there, bro, in the middle where the lifts are.
Forgot his wallet.
And his dad forgot something and turned back. This was stuck it right. It burned his hand, stuck it right in his pocket, dude, and like ran to the back. Dude, we're cracking up, bro. You think we're gonna help that dude? Nah, we're gonna laugh at him.
Oh, that's funny.
Everybody makes their choices, dude.
That makes people crazy,
Yeah, like-
though, dude. Like,
So on grand opening, the dad comes and kicks Eric out because Eric's rolling a blunt.
Eric,
He's
why are you doing
always,
that?
like always.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He was probably rolling it on some flyer or something. So he kicks him out, and I tell Eric, "Hey, bro, I got a hat in my car," or he had a hat. I forgot. There was a hat in the car for some reason.
Yeah.
And this fool goes, puts on the hat, and like changes his shirt or something, and walks right back in there. And that dude didn't notice him.
I went back like 20 minutes later. I was back.
Oh,
That
that's
fool didn't say
funny.
nothing.
That was an amazing gig, bro, because there'll be random people that'll come and they'll get to know us. So then, like, we'll detail some dude's car, and then he'll be like, "All right, you guys want to go hotbox it now?" So we'll all hop in the ride, dude, after we detail his car, and then go around the neighborhood smoking a blunt, come back, and then we'd always, dude, we were crazy, bro. There's a Circle K next door, and me and my cousin Gordo did a beer run right there, bro, right next door. These fools were all like, "Damn, these fools are crazy." Because I showed up, I jumped in the back of my cousin's truck, dude. Like Circle K was literally next door, like literally, bro. So we jacked them, and then I hop in the back of my cousin's Dakota, and we just went through the alley back into the shop. And I show up like all celebrating with like 230 packs. Everybody's all clapping and whistling because there was a bunch of people, bro. That fool would call me Psycho, one of the mechanics. Because I was always down to do anything, bro. Like, "Hey, let's go steal beer." "All right, let's go."
Hey, psycho. Yeah.
That fool pointed a gun at me one time just playing, dude. But I got so scared.
It's a gun.
Dude, like,
That's scary stuff.
yeah, he's like, mira mi pistola. Like, and then he just starts pointing it at me, dude. I'm like, no manches, vato. I was
You guys
like,
ever had a heat pointed at you outside, like in a non-friendly environment?
by a
Yeah.
cop one time.
Cops?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Me and
No.
Eric.
You know, by the cops too?
No, by somebody else. We got robbed.
Damn.
Oh my God.
At
I
bro.
hate those
gunpoint by like
situations.
4 or 5
gunpoint.
dudes.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were
wow.
all strapped up.
That's scary.
Yeah, I just
That's
like.
what really sucks.
Yeah, they
man.
just put our heads to the ground and
Came out of
don't
nowhere.
look up, all that fun stuff. I was just looking down like, just don't shoot me, bro, and I'm good. Take it.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
That's scary.
Yeah,
It was like,
It is,
yeah, it
man.
was like 3 of them because 2 had guns and 1 had a taser.
that was like 5 total.
A taser too? Dang, you got guns.
Yeah,
what
what
the
do you
fuck you need a
guys
taser?
doing?
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Time? What time is that?
16:59,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's whack. You know?
Nah, but yeah, that was just pretty crazy.
It's whack to go through those kind of situations, man.
Scary.
It's even whacker when you're going through it with people in authority positions, man. And you know, it's like, damn, this
Oh yeah, there's nothing like
Yeah.
feeling out of control. Like
this
being
guy can
under
get away
there.
with it.
Yeah.
He can get away with it.
Me and
Yeah.
my homie Pina got ran up on one. So we used to go smoke on this little curve. Like, it's a hill, and then we would just park, on the street. And then from the street, you could see Circle K and, like, a few houses and stuff. So we pulled off, like, after work one day. We're smoking, me and my homie. And this car, dude, because there's only a one-way street. This car comes from the opposite way, dude, and stops right in front of us. And this little cholo and this chola get off. And they, like, come to each window.
On and popping.
And this was like, "What do you guys got? You guys got anything?" Like, we're all like, "No, dude, we're broke, bro. We're literally, like, the roach was probably this big already. Like, we're getting ready to dip, bro. We got the roach." He's like, "Give me that. Let me hit that." he grabs it.
Jack the Roach. Oh, man.
Yeah,
You
dude.
just
And
needed something.
no, and then he flexed his gun from his hip. He didn't take it out. And then me and my homie were like, "Damn, dude, this vato's gonna Papa's, man.
That's
so
scary.
I was scared,
That
dude.
sucks,
I was scared. I was like, dude, I don't got nothing. I showed him my wallet, like nothing, dude. I'm like, you got my debit card. I'll give you my PIN. Just get out of my face, you know, and then I'll just call the bank right away. I had a cell phone.
And that stuff sucks, man.
Well, remember when we got put on the ground by the cops out
the
of nowhere?
cops too.
Yeah. It was like 8 of them. 10.
There was an
Oh, man.
incident that happened.
It was
like,
the incident that happened down the street with Little C, and so like I went back to the house when I used to live next to Eric, and then we were just talking outside, and next you know, out of nowhere, like 8-10 cops come from the side of the houses with guns and flashlights. They're like, get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Don't look at us.
Don't look at us. We're like,
Face
hey,
the other
you got the
way.
wrong
They're like-
people, you know? Like, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Like, bro,
Wow.
going
Don't
intense.
shoot.
Yeah,
They
they're
just like forced us
they're
on the
cussing
ground,
all
put it,
crazy and
yeah, put
everything.
us in handcuffs,
Oh, yeah, man.
put us in the cop car. We were like, what? And
They
then
can
like,
just go
then
and do
like
that,
from
huh?
down the street, like the girl from down the street where the incident happened, she's all screaming at them like, that's not them. Like, you got the wrong people, and they still didn't care. Still put us in the
Okay.
cop cars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy, dude. Yeah. So when they let us out, they were all nice. They were like, you know, we had to do that, right? We just had probable cause, so
yeah,
right. We had to arrest you.
What's
Blah,
the
blah.
probable cause?
I was telling Jamal, they're gonna shoot us, bro. When they told us not to look at him, I'm
yeah.
all, why don't they want us to? Why won't they want us to look at him?
We
You
didn't
know,
see their
I'm
faces at all because they had the flashlights with the
Yeah.
guns, you know, like we just
Yeah,
saw
don't look-
flashlights. We just saw like 10 flashlights coming, like,
they're like, don't look back
Here
and
it
all
comes,
that.
and I hear freeze.
I'm like, that's wild. I was like, I looked at Jamal, dude, they're gonna shoot us. I was like,
Now I'm scared, man.
And when the cop pulled the
No
gun,
joke. It's no joke,
pulled the
man.
gun on me was New Year's Eve 2005, so it was gonna be 2006. So we went up to Terracotta Park up in Lake Elsinore to go smoke a blunt. You know, it was like 11:30 at night. Wow, let's end the year with a nice fat session. Cause we even remember Jesus had locked the weed in his car and he left to Mexico.
yeah.
We're gonna break his windows, dude, to get the weed back. So Eric got off or Armando, one of you guys got off and asked his mom, "Hey, can we get the keys? We left something in Jesus' car." She gave us the keys because she knew us, man. We were always there playing video games and stuff. So on that New Year's, we rolled all the bud we had, bro. Like we smoked like 3 blunts. We were a hot box, dude, in the car. I had a little Pontiac. What was that? The Pontiac something.
The Grand Dam.
Yeah, I had a Grand Am, a little
Nice.
silver one.
I had one of those.
So we're at the park, dude. We had 3 chicks with us. No, 2 chicks, and then all of like me, Prodi, and Mondo, I think. And the cop comes again, dude, right in front of me, bro, and turns on his beams and all kinds of lights, you know. And then I get off the car. Everybody's like, "Nah, no, stay in the car, Tolos." And I'm like, "Nah, bro, I need to talk to this fool. You guys relax." So he goes, "What are you guys doing here?" "Well, we're just smoking weed, officer." He's open the door. So I opened it, dude, and all the smoke comes out. He's like, "Close it back." He's like, I got high just standing here. He told me, but it was freezing outside, bro.
Yeah, that was looks like a Cheech and Chong movie.
Yeah, he said that.
So they're just like it's poured out, bro.
So everybody he told us all to get off the car, and one of the girls had like a tiny little mini skirt. And when she's getting off, he saw like everything. He's all, "Never mind, guys, just stay in there." He just wanted to see a little action.
Oh.
So then they get back in the car. He's, "Are you sure there's no more weed in there? If I search your car, am I gonna find anything?" I'm like, "Nah, dude. Why do you think it's so hot box? We're on our last roach." He's, "All right, cool." And it was freezing, dude. So as he's asking me questions, I'm outside and I had a Dickies jacket on, and I kept putting my hands in my pocket. He's all, "Don't put your hands in your pocket." I'm all, "Sorry, dude. I'm just freezing." And I kept forgetting, you know, I'm all high, talking to a cop, because he was being cool how he was
And
talking.
then just put him back in.
I do it again, dude. He pulls out his gun. "What did I tell you?" I'm a whoa. I take out my jacket, put it on top of my car. I'm on, "Now can we talk, dude?" But yeah, he let us go, man. Thank goodness.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
Yeah, that's been my experience up until most recently. But they come in kind of hard, and then I'm like, I offer up, the weed.
Yeah, whatever you
immediately.
have,
I
yep.
usually offer it up
Yeah.
just like you
It's the
said
best
in your
thing to
story,
do.
and
No, it's just
and then it
weed.
ends with, all right, be careful. You
Yeah.
might not be so lucky next time. But I think that's the key. Is in the beginning they're like,
Just
I smell marijuana. Do you have marijuana? Yes,
Yeah,
sir, I do.
Yeah, it's all how you played off in the beginning. 'cause
Oh,
I
we
got this-
obviously had.
and I just
I got stopped in
You know?
Oklahoma, and I got stopped in Texas on the way back from Chicago, dude.
Mhm.
They stopped me because
Yeah, and even there, they're pretty lenient on flour now. If you got a bong and a bag of weed or whatever, my buddy, the bass player in our band, he used to like to be extravagant and carry his backpack around, kind of like these heady guys here in Arizona now, with all his bongs and stuff. And so I remember that state trooper just being like, "What are y'all even doing?" Like he's like, "You can't just like roll a joint." Like that's how it used to be done. He's like, "What is this stuff?" But still let us go, you know.
The game has changed, man. Straight up.
Man.
These
Scary memories though, fond memories, I guess now.
I've had to swallow a blunt before.
well, I've never had to do that.
That gets you high though too. It's got good health benefits
nasty.
too.
It's nasty. Yeah, well, I mean, I got pulled over and I was like, the cop was behind me and the blunt was still lit. And then he pulled me over because of my headlight.
And you super trooper did?
Yes, I was like, oh, if he pulls me over, I was like, I'm finna just swallow this blunt, dude. So I put it out. So he pulled his lights on. I put it out and swallowed it. And then he pulled me over, and then like it was at nighttime. So when he came and I had to roll down my window, and he had his flashlight in there, dude. You could just see the smoke pouring out. Old white dude. He didn't care. Didn't care though. It's just like smacking him in the face, dude. Like crazy status, like. And he didn't care.
And he's
at all.
like,
he's just like, yeah. He was like, just
Boy.
breathing like. And he's like, oh, he's like, let me just make sure. And he had like one eye like closed, like I don't know if it was messed up. And he's like, yep, the one with the headlight. He's like, I just had to pull you over. He's like, so my boss doesn't say I'm not doing nothing out here. I was like, yeah, I've been trying to get it fixed. I was like, but I couldn't find like the wire at first. And I had told him that, and he's like, yeah, I believe you. He's like, I'm just gonna give you
a fix-it ticket.
Yeah, a fix-it ticket that says you'll fix it in 3 days. You know, and I was like, okay, cool.
Damn, 3 days.
Yeah, I think it was 3 days.
quick turnaround.
Get on it, boys.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so he gave it.
Let's find that wire, boys.
I was gonna
The
say,
smoke
make the
still
connection.
just pouring out, dude. And he's like, okay. And then I was good to go. And then some other cop pulled up. He's like, you all right? He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, I'm good here. Don't worry about it.
Get that wire grounded
Yeah,
there.
so then
son.
afterwards, I was like, dang, I didn't even have to swallow the blunt.
Mm-hmm.
But
I ate a J.
But then again, I was like, man, be always good to be safe.
I hear
you
there's
know?
health benefits to that, eating raw cannabis, and
Yeah.
also you should feel the
Oh,
effects
really?
too. Yeah,
Yeah, because
Been hearing that.
No,
some
well,
of
it
the
wasn't a
stuff
good
goes away
effect.
when
I
it
felt
combusts.
like really like.
or changes.
I felt
to
really
something
crappy.
else.
My stomach felt really crappy, dude. I think because
Yeah,
it's
you
just
don't want to
rolled in
eat
a
raw
blunt.
weed like that,
Yeah.
especially with the blunt wrap.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
blunt
Oh no,
wrap.
yeah, that not like
That's the
that.
blunt
Especially
wrap.
after it's been smoked and has all the.
Mhm.
Resinous and
Residue
tar
that-
and whatnot
Yeah,
in it.
exactly. All burnt still. You just swallow it. And
But I've heard of people
I
eating
didn't,
raw
I didn't
cannabis.
chew it, nothing.
like-
I just swallowed it, and I had some water, and I just like gulped it because I was like about to puke real quick.
Yeah, I
I've
ate a
never,
J.
I know.
I've never had a cop be that nice to me.
This
to be
guy
honest.
I used to smoke with, his brother didn't smoke, but his brother did all these other crazy health things, like drink his own pee. He
what?
Yeah, apparently you don't drink the beginning or the
Oh,
end.
your morning one.
You
isn't
drink the middle of the
it?
stream.
I thought the morning one's the more important one.
Probably, but I just remember not the beginning or the end. He said, you
No,
would
I don't
drink
think
the
it
middle
matters
part.
because on that show, Man
far as
vs.
the-
Wild, he just said that drinking your pee's better is like the healthiest thing you could drink. It's better than
Mhm.
drinking like Gatorade.
Well, no, but
water.
I think the toxins come out at the very beginning or something, so you want to get that
The-
middle part of the pee.
Yeah, see, I don't think you want to drink it in the morning.
Yeah, you do.
No, it's that. That's
It's got
that
all
good
the
pee.
nutrients.
That's the good
It's
pee.
got
yeah.
everything that's built up already.
Mhm.
All the
I think
So
that
he
would
used to
be-
do that
I thought
and-
you would want to flush all that, nasty.
And this guy didn't
And then
smoke
the
cannabis,
next
but
one.
he ate raw cannabis. Like he would like put it in his smoothies and stuff, throw a nug in, just like we do, whatever. Like you put, not just the hemp seeds. He'd actually put like a nug of weed.
And throw a nug in there and
Yeah.
blend it up.
And he-
Yeah.
Why is he
Believed
wasting
it had-
weed for?
He said,
He
"Why is
didn't. He
wasting
didn't
weed?"
smoke weed, so to him it was just for the health benefits and what.
I mean, why not just get?
Why not just
edibles?
get hemp?
Yeah,
on
well, he
that?
did the hemp seeds too, but honestly, he wouldn't buy the weed to do that. He just used it because we always had it. But he said that was good for you, and he always told us to eat it too.
Hmm.
I always said he was not right, but
Not right for doing that.
You are wrong.
but
for
it
that.
could be more to it. I was gonna say he's full of not being right.
Mhm.
he's serendipity.
He's serendipity.
Drinking your OP though, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that one's more common. That's pretty common.
I've only got in trouble once for
Midstream
for
though,
weed
if
though.
anybody tries it. Hmm?
I got in trouble once for weed, dude, and it was like the smallest nug in the world, dude. I was done for even telling the cop I had it. Because I always get lucky and they'll just take my sack or make me step on it or whatever. Dude, it was like, if I would have to measure it, maybe 0.3.
Arizona or California?
California, dude, Orange
Really?
County.
Yeah, that was wild.
Wild, dude.
I mean, in Texas, that's what it was like. There was some guys in there. There was 2 or 3 One guy also had $60,000, so I think they were probably watching him for a while.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
But another couple kids just said they had less than a gram, and I was kind of not believing them, but now I guess I believe them, because I'm thinking, really, they don't arrest for that, but I guess they do if they want to.
If
You
they,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
if they want
Dude, I had to do a drug diversion program so they could drop the thing off my
charge,
record.
Yeah.
So it was dumb, man. It was all like a money grab because now you got to pay for everything.
The
gotta pay for
class,
that
the
class.
teachers, all
The class was dope though.
I was gonna say, in defensive driving, I learned some cool stuff.
We met a bunch of stoners at the class. So when they gave us like a 2-hour lunch break.
Yo.
So we all serendipity to Del Taco.
Uh-huh.
And then, we all got together. And then when we got back, that fool just took roll one more time. And he goes, all right, you guys could dip. He wanted to dip, too. It was a Saturday. So he signed all our papers, the people that came back from lunch, dude, because there was still like another 4 hours left. And some people didn't come back because they didn't think. So the people that didn't come back just got dippity. And they let us go early, dude. So we left right after lunch break. Everybody was all baked already. It was fun, dude. That's where I learned what a black bottom lighter was that day.
Huh.
Cause like I pulled
Shout
out my Bic and this girl goes, "Is that you know what that black bottom? Let me see." No, she grabbed it and she said, "All right, you're a stoner." Cause I could tell because there's always black ash in the bottom of your lighters from packing your bowls. I was like, damn.
I like their band name because of that. Our friends here, BBL. That's
cool name.
That memory goes back to like my first days of smoking, is packing into a glass pipe the last couple hits and always have it coming out with that black lighter.
You know what's crazy, dude? The cop who gave me that ticket, he was Mexican, bro, and he was being a total jerk. Like hardcore, bro. Like he's all saying, "Oh, you're from Lake Elsinore. That's dirt people. That's where the dirt people come from." And I was just sitting on the curb with my homie, bro. Like, dude, what can I do? You know?
Yeah, and that's just crazy that people talk like that, man. I don't know what it is about being in a position of power, but
That's
I think
what it
one
is.
of, one of those schools.
Of power.
That's true.
Yeah.
Power
They
corrupts,
just
absolutely.
It
or
just
whatever.
goes to their head after a while, dude. They're like, you know what? I could do whatever I want now, and like nothing's gonna happen.
There's a school a college did that study. They set the students up as like wardens and prisoners, and it only lasted a couple weeks because it got too intense. I don't remember if it was Stanford or where, so I'm not gonna misquote it. But
Oh, damn, they tried
Stanford?
that?
it was like an Ivy League school like that, or was it?
I think it
high
was
school?
Stanford.
I thought it was a college.
Then there's a
right?
movie like that, Stanford Experiment.
Okay, and
it talks
then
about
they
that.
shut it down. But the
Yeah.
kids, it gets you
Oh, yeah, man.
psychologically. It's crazy.
Yeah, like I got a altercation too. I always used to smoke outside of the door in the house. One time the cops passed by with their windows down, and they smelt it. These fools came back,
And you dealt it.
and I
You
dealt it.
it.
And I went inside, dude, and these fools came knocking. They're like, "Hey, do you have anything inside that house?" I was like, "No, I don't have nothing." They're all, "You mind if we go in there?" I'm "Yeah, I do." I'm like, "You can't come in here." They're all like, "But we're not gonna touch anything." They're like, "We just want to make sure you don't have like big bales, like a room full of bales." And I'm like, "All right, we could do that." So yeah, we went in, dude. And I had there's probably like 4 PZs allegedly. And yeah, dude, I was like, "All right, you're not gonna touch nothing, though, right?" They're like, "No, we're just gonna." So they just walked in there, dude, and then they went in my room. It was reeking like hard, and they're like, "You got something in here. You gotta give me whatever you have, because I know you have something in here." It was 2 cops. I was like, "All right." I opened my top drawer where I had usually keep like a little something, but I couldn't find nothing. There was a big bag of shake, dude. At least a QP, dude, of shake. I'm like, "Here, this is what I smoke." And they're like, "Why so much?" I'm like, "I get it for cheap. Look, it's all shake. I just roll it up."
It's all shake. Look.
And they took it, dude.
Snoop's pubes.
You know, some Snoop Pubes strain. So I just gave it to them. They just took off with it, and they're like, "What you need to do is you need to go get your card." I went the next day, got my card. And that was when it first came out, though, which was kind of whack because there was no dispensaries or nothing. You just had your card pretty much.
That just happened to
But I
my
thought-
brother and his wife in Spain, except the cops left. So like they came out of the club, where you buy it,
Oh, all right.
and
Allegedly.
yeah, okay, allegedly, where in Spain where you would buy your cannabis,
Or somewhere in Europe.
which is like the dispensary.
At the Saudis,
At the Big Dick
Saudi
Beach.
Arabia's.
But and sometimes those places get raided, but most of the time, as long as they don't make any noise or bother any buddy in the community, then the authorities will leave them alone. But my brother and his wife came out, and they just smelled too much like weed. So they got stopped like a couple blocks away. So luckily they didn't know where the club was, or maybe they do. You know, they know where they are already. But they asked him a bunch of questions. They took his hash, took his rolling papers, took everything, and then basically said, you know, like, we'll be in touch or something. But then they got a call and like ran off.
Huh.
Same, like, is that your lucky day, or are they going to get like a thing in the mail? I don't know.
That was the cops' lucky day.
But they got like an emergency, and it was like a peace out situation real quick. But
You gotta love those peace out situations, especially when you are like in
yeah,
trouble.
it's only happened to me for a speeding ticket. That has happened once where he didn't even explain himself. He just went back to his car and then went speeding off.
It happened to me and Eric once
I guess I'm out of here.
with detectives, dude. And allegedly we had hit the stuff where you put gas, the little door. But allegedly it wasn't the green stuff. Allegedly it was that Walter
boy,
White.
it was Heisen.
That Berg. It was that Berg. Yeah, dude. And he pulled us over, bro. Two undercovers, but they were both in the same car. And I was about to change my diaper twice. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when they're, can we search your car? I'm like, yeah, go for it. They got a call, dude. Straight up, like, oh, all right, we got a dip. There's something more important real quick. Peace out, guys.
They're pretty much dip for like a shooting, like a big robbery, or like a police shooting, officer down. That's where something like they'll just get
Drug bust.
Drug bust or something like that. And they like it's a shootout. That's something where they'll just dip, bro. They don't. Why they? That's more important than a parking ticket. I mean, not a parking ticket, speeding.
Well, I'm glad they dipped.
Or they realize they're not going to get anything out of you, and they just dip.
The thing about
no, but some of them will just keep going, dude. Just keep going. If like they don't get a call like that, you know, to have to dip, like they'll just keep going into like they're like, oh, hey. Like,
the cops in Spain were way more intimidating to me. There was no overweight, no like.
They all look like they're movie stars.
They look like they came straight off the set of a movie. That's right. That's what Tola was saying.
They look like they play for Real Madrid. They all got like nice fades with the little comb over. And
so if they're messing with you,
like
it's automatically more. They're
just
just more serious about everything.
they all look like that fool Ronaldo.
Qualified.
Remember?
Ronaldo? Pretty athletic, man.
Hey, remember, dude? We saw the fire. I don't think we talked about that one.
That's right. That's
forgot
what I'm
about
picturing that in my head
I
right
remember
now.
you guys posted on the IG. You guys.
We're walking down a quiet street and nobody bothers anybody else. I don't know if this is just a big city thing, so it'd be the same in New York, but we're seeing what's more than enough smoke coming out of a window to be like a burnt cheese sandwich or whatever.
And nobody understood my jokes there.
And we're stopping and we're laughing. He's saying, "Oh, someone's burning the tortilla."
Yeah.
You know?
Nobody understood the joke there, but then on my Instagram, I got like 5 people. Oh my God, this mother sucker said he's burning the tortillas.
And then the smoke just gets thicker and thicker until all the you hear the sirens and the trucks come around the corner,
Like, oh, snap.
and it just looks like a movie, dude. They come peeling in, hopping off the sides, all just like
modeled up, bro.
hair waving in the wind.
Like some fool even had his little thing.
He's all like
all on the side view mirror, right quick.
Yeah,
throws it in the back.
They all get off. Now. They all get off.
Yeah, don't bring your wife around those fire, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It was like in Hunger Games. This is District 1. You know what I mean? Like, this is the middle of the big city. Like,
nah, straight up, bro.
And they looked official like that.
Yeah, they all look like they're about to go hit the soccer field after, go play for Real Madrid. Hey, we passed by that stadium. That's a dope stadium. That's a legendary stadium, right?
Soccer's a big moneymaker, man.
Yeah, it is. They have and right now English teams are kicking butt.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spain's always in the mix with those popular clubs.
Madrid.
Yeah, Real Madrid, Barcelona.
Barcelona.
And then in their La Liga, they have
in the Bath.
they have a bunch of really good teams. Atletico Madrid is their other team. So if it was like the Yankees and the Mets, they have 2 teams.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That are both kick butt.
Yeah. Who's better? Who dominates there?
Mostly Real Madrid, I think. But right now, it's like Liverpool. It's like English teams are all 4 in the final this year, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I hate misquoting stuff because I don't even know the tournament's good enough. But I think it's like the Europa League.
Who's Messi with right now?
That one's the Spanish Premier League.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you got like the English Premier League.
Well, the Spanish league's called La Liga.
And then you have like the...
But this is the one that includes Spain, Italy, and England. and it's
Wilmas.
it's all English teams right now.
I got Wilmas.
Yeah, they're popping off, man.
I gotta
It's
call.
a trip. My brother's my whole like family's big on the whole soccer thing, man.
They're big soccer fans.
Yeah, they are. I used to be. I used to play it all my life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the World Cup soccer. That
Yeah,
shit gets lit.
Soccer's dope, dude. I'm a fan of playing sports, bro. I've never been a fan of watching sports, to be honest. Like I watch playoff time because it's action packed. You know, all the teams are built up, the energy's there. But I'm not a big fan of watching them, to be honest. And I've always been a fan of playing them. I played almost every sport.
I like watching World Cup because it's like all the top players in the world.
Bro,
Dude.
it's intense, dude. And people don't realize how much like dough is in that, man. Like how much money.
Dude, people from all over the world save their money from World Cup to travel to the next one.
That's one of the only sports that's in every country, man.
Mexico be bringing everybody, all kinds of people,
The
bro.
Mexican League is big, dude. It's been around for a long time. It's good stuff, dude. They like they contract like young cats, dude. You'll see like Nigerian kids and people that are from these countries that you'd probably never hear about, man, getting signed to these like European leagues and all that at like 17, 18, you know, like
Oh yeah, getting big contracts
20
already.
something million euros, you know.
I think Messi and Ronaldo are like the top paid athletes in the world.
Come on.
I think they might be the top paid athletes in the world.
Yeah. No
And
doubt, man. Yeah,
I know for
FIFA and
sure.
all that.
I know. I think they're the most one of those clubs is the most expensive like team in the world, like from NBA, NFL, all the
Real
soccer
Madrid.
teams.
It's worth like $4 billion
It's probably Real Madrid. They're big.
or
man.
more, huh?
Probably more because the Clippers sold for what, like 2 million?
Yeah.
2 million.
$5 billion.
Ask
Hey, they got
Jamie.
Hey Jamie, the Rockets got eliminated last night.
Oh, I know.
Hey bro, they proved themselves. Golden State, they're real, man.
Yeah.
They did it without Durant. Everybody came through. Steph with the like 30 points. Clay Guida was just killing it though.
Guida up. Who are they facing next?
The Rockets, whoever wins from tonight, the Portland Trailblazers and the Denver Nuggets. I got Portland, dude.
Nah, the Nuggets.
Why, that big dude, Milkish?
Him and their point guard Murray. Who's beasting?
Little Jamal Jr.
Yeah.
No tamalitos.
What's Jamal doing over there?
Nah,
I
they
just see
got-
his hand shaking.
Yeah.
They got
Under the
Paul.
table.
They got Paul Millsap too.
That was Arriba Pazio. Or the
And they're gonna-
he's shaking his drink.
They're gonna be at home too, huh?
Shaking the drink.
They
Denver's
are.
at home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, Donald Cerrone's fighting Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson got cleared to fight again.
Ooh.
There's that dude who snapped, dude, on his wife and all kinds of crazy. But when you read the story, it sounds like Scott, like he was
He was on something
on
else.
something, dude.
You guys remember like the whole? You guys heard right now they're having a debate about whether Chris Benoit should be in the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I don't think he should.
Huh? With the evil stuff he did, right? But I don't think he was that great of a wrestler to begin with, in my opinion, either.
Yeah, I think he should just be forgotten, you know?
Right? What he
Yeah.
did. It was like horrible,
Not
but
even history.
He killed his
so
whole
it's like-
family, bro, with the
Dude.
weight set.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible, man.
it's like, come on, man.
Was that on the dark side of the ring?
I don't think so, dude.
That's a cool show.
It is, right? Yeah, I just finished episode 2, dude. I just finished True Detective 2. That was
Oh,
a good
nice.
one.
When you guys like watch movies or shows, are you able to like really get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
No,
it.
like as far like I mean get into it as far like as if you're following it and you like a character and like they die, like you'll start crying into it like that.
Depending on the
I'll
movie.
have like some kind of reaction to it. Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
have a reaction to it. But
No,
I don't
no,
think
no.
I'd ever. I don't think I've ever cried.
Oh, okay.
But I've been into shows where it's just like, oh dang, you know, and then
All right.
talk about it with everybody, you know, and it's like, oh, this one's dope, you know, like.
Oh no.
Have you ever watched the movie Hachi?
No.
Hachi.
Watch that, dude.
That
That'll make you
anime?
cry for sure.
Yeah.
Anime?
No, it's about a dog. The dog really existed, and it's from Japan. It's one of those Japanese dogs. I forgot what they're called. Those big fluffy ones.
Okay.
And this thing falls off like a crate, like in the airport where they were shipping it, because like they're like Japanese dogs, and the crate busts open and it follows this dude to work or something. So he keeps the dog, and then the dog just follows this fool everywhere, even to work. He follows him to the train station, and then he dips back home, and then he dips back home, and then when he gets off of work, he knows what time this fool's gonna get off of work, so he runs to the station to wait for this fool to get off of work. But then that dude dies of a heart attack at work one day, and this dog always goes and waits for this vato.
Oh, dang.
But it's a sad movie when you watch it, bro.
You cried?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
you
a little
guys think
baby.
animals are connected like that to humans?
Oh, yeah,
I think.
definitely.
Well, I know.
Especially dogs,
Especially
dude.
dogs. Yeah.
No? I think
Mhm.
so too. Yeah, it's true.
I think dogs are like the only ones, dude. Like if you really think
I
about it.
still always get high and just chill with my dog, man, and trip out like that.
Yeah, I really
This guy's
appreciate
thinking.
having my dog's company. And my cats are, like, cool, but in a totally different way.
You
I just
can't-
you can't
You
make
can't
'em,
train a
you know.
cat. You can't tell a cat what to do. You
But-
could give a cat any name you want, and it's not gonna come by you calling it.
I got another dog, dude.
Have you always
Another
had
little
pets?
Oh yeah.
Cornflake.
Cornflake.
That fool would not leave the front of the house, dude, for weeks. I finally just threw
It
him
just
back
happened. It finally just threw
Have you guys always had pets growing up?
I never had pets. And
Oh,
my
you-
parents would never allow it, dude.
Oh
I
yeah.
never
I used to
had
have
any.
a crap load of pets, dude. Cause where I used to live at, like the house right.
Wilderness?
No, at my old house before I moved in the house next to where they used to live at. There was like a hole in the wall, so pretty much like it was like the wall just went back a little bit, and it was where you put your computer at and everything.
Little nook.
Yeah, but my dad he used wood and he blocked it all off and made it separate cages.
Oh, nice.
First, like to put stuff in there, you know. So I had birds.
Oh, what's that?
I had 3 snakes. I had a tarantula. I had
Wow.
fish. I had a scorpion at one time.
Jamal Irwin over here.
I
Yeah.
had ferrets.
I have had a frog. I've had hamsters.
Yeah, I had a hamster.
I remember I had hamsters, dude, and then they ended up having babies.
Oh, when they had babies, that.
So I had like a million hamsters, and then I would go try to sell them to the pet stores, and they'd buy them for like $2.
Yeah, if you go to the right one.
Yeah.
Well, there was a
funny.
killer hamster. One of them grew up to be a killer.
Oh, wow.
Mean.
Aggressive.
Oh, mean.
Swept through a lot.
He
of
looked
hamsters.
mean, bro.
How do you
Oh,
My my stepdad brought a basset hound home one night,
those are big.
and it was like the coolest looking dog with the droopy ears, and he like, woo, woo, like in the night.
Are those mountain dogs?
Took him back the next day. Yeah, they sniff. They're sniffing
ones that
dogs,
Yeah.
but they're the real short-legged, like
Yeah.
droopy-eared ones.
Which one's the hound? My dad brought a hound one time, dude, from because he used to work at the Indian reservation,
chubby, man.
and these are straight up mountain dogs,
Mhm.
and they're a type of hound. I forgot the name. It wasn't a
Bloodhound?
basset hound. It's a big hound.
maybe.
Bloodhounds.
A big hound, bro. That dude was like a puppy, bro. He was already big. I forgot what we used to call him.
Man, the way hunters use them is crazy. That relationship, they go hunting together and do all that stuff.
Oh yeah, this fool was smart. He wouldn't leave our side, so we could leave the garage open. Cause I had another dog in the backyard. As soon as you open that door, that dog would book it.
Some dogs are smarter than others. Some
Yeah,
breeds are smarter.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
In
See, I
Nicaragua, I
Okay.
couldn't believe how they the dogs would do what you were saying. They would go out, like the dogs would leave, just like everyone gets up and go to work, and they would go like roam around the town, go to the beach, go do whatever they wanted, and then they'd come back at dinner time just like everyone else would come home.
Huh.
I thought that was the weirdest thing. I thought they were all loose dogs, and I was like, why is there so many stray dogs? And they were like, no, these are all people's dogs. They just go hang out together during the day. Like there's a pack of
That's
dogs hanging out,
trippy, yeah.
and then they all go home at night.
Happy. Happiest dogs are in Nicaragua.
But yeah, I
dogs.
thought I couldn't believe that.
That's trippy.
They would never allow that here, like just dogs
No.
running through a neighborhood.
They get snatched up real quick.
And then dogs, I've had so many dogs.
Same.
I still have a lot of dogs, man.
Yeah, you
Uh,
dogs seem to be drawn to you guys. You know,
I
what
don't
mean?
know why.
The first time I podcasted with you guys, we acquired a dog.
Never
We
had
did.
dogs.
Yeah,
Used
a
to have a lot of
boxer.
rabbits.
Yeah,
A boxer.
just like he came into the garage and podcasted with us and wouldn't leave. So your dad fixed him a bowl, or you fixed him a bowl of food, and
Yeah, that's
put
why
it-
dogs don't want to leave us. We always feed them and give them water.
Good, man.
and then nobody came, and he was right to the backyard.
Yeah, the little dog we named.
Transfer him to the lockup.
I named him Cornflake, but I would always leave him a
Cornflake.
bowl of food and water because that fool would not leave. Even when I dip, he'll walk up to the car and then I'll dip and then he just walks right back into it. He kicked it in the front yard for like 3 weeks,
Hmm.
sleeping under tarps
Yeah,
under the car.
he proved himself, and then you opened him up to the backyard.
Yeah, my dang, this guy's a little soldier, and he
All
already knows
access.
these guys.
He's
'Cause
real.
He would
He's
chill
real.
by the
They've
wooden
already
door.
talked. Yeah.
Yeah, so he probably even knows pics.
Yeah, he probably does know pigs. Yeah, if he
Mhm.
was there. Yeah. And I know Grandpa's giving them special treatment because they, when he's pulling that beef and chicken off the grill, they're standing there like, I was like, how much of this stuff do y'all eat? Because I could just tell the way they were looking at him like, oh, yeah, he's about to load it up. So he takes good care of them.
Talking about grilled meat, I can smell it in the air. And now it's time for the news with Keith, one and only Jay.
Thank you. You guys are so kind.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, we kind of electrified it a little more.
Dipped it up.
This
Dipped it
portion
up.
of
That was
the
dippy.
radio show is brought to you by KDIF. Go to kdif.org. Always free.
Never pretty.
We need a saying for South Phoenix.
I was getting ready to say community in your community or funk in
Something.
your trunk. I
So I'm
don't
gonna give
know.
you
I
guys
always
this one, this first one, since it's on my laptop, because I didn't write this one down. It's one about squirrels and kittens,
Okay.
right? So it says that a petting zoo in Crimea,
Crimea.
Crimea,
I wish Crimea.
Crimea River.
You said it before, kid.
Oh,
I don't know exactly where it's at,
that
but
was just
it's
set
just,
up.
it's in, you know where Crimea is at? Or
I have
Crimea?
no idea.
So
Near the Adriatic Sea.
It's over
south
by
of
the river.
Peninsula.
oh yeah, you're right.
I think it's like somewhere
it's
near like
it's in the southern.
Iberian.
Yeah.
You're right. I think it is a river.
Yeah, so
The Crimea River.
Crimean
so pretty much
Peninsula.
there in a petting zoo.
Oh, Brody.
There's
You're
a
beautiful.
there's a cat that's raising 4 orphan squirrels along with its kittens.
Oh wow.
Nice. So it's feeding them and
Yeah, so pretty much they said that it wasn't love at first sight, as the squirrels were originally afraid of their cat foster mother, but now the animals have become one big happy family at the park, the zoo park that they're at in Crimea, Peninsula.
what?
Wow.
Crimea Peninsula.
Crimean.
Peninsula.
Crimean.
Crimea
Crimean Peninsula.
Peninsula.
Yeah.
Crimea Peninsula.
Crimea Peninsula. Yeah, so it has a picture right here, and it just shows like
New
it
hit
shows
single.
the cat like laying down, and you can see the squirrels actually feeding off of her.
Nursing at the
Yeah,
teat.
nursing.
Oh, that's cute.
Nice.
I like a little cute story like that.
That's pretty cuteness, a little interestingness.
It is. Squirrels could
That
also.
was heartwarming.
Squirrels could also do the little river. What do you call it?
The Crimea.
Dance with their feet.
So you guys.
Now when they go on the like little remote control boats
Timberlake video?
Oh, paddle boat.
and they got the little skis,
Oh yeah.
water ski.
Water ski.
Oh, there's
You guys want one about So you guys want the next one about beluga whales
Yeah.
or boy versus pack of dogs?
Beluga whales.
Beluga.
That
Damn.
just sounds awesome.
Bumblebee beluga.
Yeah, it's for animalplanet.com for its news.
Yeah.
So it says that a very friendly beluga whale has been hanging in the Norwayne port city of
Norwegian port city.
Norwegian port city of Hammerfest.
Uh-huh.
So it says that those beluga whales are normally shy around people, but this one acts out of its character for its species. This one allows people to pet, feed, and take selfies with it.
Oh, that's baby beluga.
So it says that one they had a video,
Beluga.
and so one girl, she laid on the docks because she wanted to get a closer view with it, and she dropped her phone into the ocean, and she thought she was gonna lose her phone forever, dude. So I don't know how they had a video underwater wherever they have it at, but like you could see its phone going down, and then the beluga whale came back up and had her phone in its mouth and returned it back to her.
It
Nice.
was waterproof.
Yeah. I don't know what
Nice
kind of phone
beluga.
it was, but
Way nicer than the seagulls, man. They
Oh, yeah.
assault you.
they'll take
Snatch
your
it up.
stuff. Yeah. Just like the squirrels at what's our park down here? Grand Canyon. Yeah.
Oh, aggressive.
Yeah, they're aggressive, dude. They'll come up and snatch people's cameras, snatch people's phones.
Smart.
Yeah,
Go get
your
knocked
food.
out.
Yeah, they're not scared of you over there, bro.
See me knock the squirrel out real quick.
It's all trying to grab it. You just see Otto knocking it out.
Out of nowhere, come from
They
the
probably got
side.
some dude, huh? Serving up some walnuts.
What?
Like, hey, go get me a phone. I got some
I
walnuts.
got.
for
Oh,
you."
that's
Training
true.
these squirrels.
Train it.
Yeah.
So it just runs across, and you have like
Actually,
5 of them run across and
You
start
can do
grabbing
that
phones.
with crows, like those
Yeah.
ladies that exchange gifts with crows, and they keep bringing back more valuable jewelry, and then she gives them
like
food.
little rings and stuff.
and
Yeah, I think I've
snacks,
seen what you
yeah.
mean. Yeah.
Imagine what they did back in medieval times with birds and those kind of relationships.
Well, back in those times, they used to have birds that used to travel their messages.
right.
Like
Like
a
the messenger.
Send
Yeah.
a raven or
Send a
a
raven,
big
you
old
just,
homing pigeon.
you just
A
have the thing
pigeon.
on its foot and just put the little paper in there, and then you let it fly
Where I'm
off.
from, we call it a pigeon.
A pigeon.
A pigeon.
It's un pigeon.
So the last one, we have the boy versus the pack of dogs. So in Boston, Massachusetts.
A dog
Nice city, nice city.
fought a
Yeah.
pack of dogs.
So a 14-year-old boy was mauled to death Thursday night by 11 dogs.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Tomorrow.
Here we go tomorrow.
Can't have one good news day.
It says that he was tending for a homeowner that was out of town.
Mm.
His name is Ryan.
14-year-old tending a home.
Tending, huh?
That's scared.
11
I used to get scared to feed the neighbor's dogs sometimes.
His
'cause
name
I
was Ryan
afraid-
Redboth.
Red Bull, huh?
Redboth.
Rehoboth.
Red Bull.
Rehoboth. Or
Ryan
yeah,
Rehoboth.
Ryan Rehoboth. Rehoboth.
TH.
No, huh?
It's got like 3 last names.
Rehoboth.
All right, cool.
Rehoboth.
He was found by a neighbor on the floor with traumatic injuries to various parts of his body. So she tried to perform CPR, but couldn't get him to revive back. So when she called paramedics pronounced him dead on site.
Where'd these dogs come from?
The-
11 dogs.
Because they counted them, so pretty much 4 of them.
They counted them.
No, because 4 of them were just wandering around the house and outside the yard, and then 8 of them were inside cages. Yeah, it says it's unknown of what caused the
Inside
attack.
cages?
Yeah, 8 of them were inside cages.
Oh, so it was
It's
only
only
the
4
4
that mauled.
Yeah.
Well, it says that there was total 11 dogs, but I don't know if it was like.
Which
Oh,
one?
They went back in the cage after they killed little man.
Yeah, so I don't know if they said that they were locked in the cages or just they found them back in the cages with they opened. I don't know if he tried to open all the cages and feed them.
And then they close themselves back up
Maybe that
put their
lady-
paws
No,
through
no,
the
it
cage.
didn't say that it was closed.
Nah, they got a badge.
Oh,
It didn't say that the cages were closed. It just said that they were
Legit.
that they found them in the cages.
I'm done, boss. Dude.
Yeah, I don't know if those are abused dogs or how that happens. Like, how is everybody's dogs like nice to people, and then there's like
Did he jump in the cage with them?
No, he
Oh,
was just pretty much was attending to feed them. And then they said that they don't know what he did though that caused them to get aggressive and attack him, but investigations are still ongoing right now.
it's gonna be hard to tell.
yeah, those dogs won't
That's
talk.
14
So
They're gonna just bark at each other.
So
I
don't
feel
know.
bad. We laughed way too many times during that story.
I don't know what type of investigation they're gonna try to do to see what killed the boy, but yeah, condolences to the family.
man,
Man,
that's
Jamal.
horrible, Jamal.
I'm sorry.
Boy, Jamal yanks those heartstrings, doesn't he?
I'm still wondering about the
raising
dogs in the cage.
squirrels,
Were they
and
part of the
beluga
pack,
dogs eating
attack or not?
iPhones.
No, so it just says that 11 total combinations of dogs, Dutch shepherds and Belgian.
Oh, you're leaving out important information here. We need to
Yeah,
know
honestly,
the name of these
we didn't
dogs.
think to ask the breed, but I just assumed it was pit bulls, but now it's not at all.
No.
Yeah, they're like nice dogs.
Yeah.
think
Well, yeah,
Arizona just,
my pit bulls is super
Maybe he
sweet.
was ticking
Lots
them
of 'em.
off, or
Wasn't Arizona just on the list for taking pit bulls off the dangerous breed?
I think
Hopefully.
so.
wait,
Yeah.
and where?
Here in Arizona.
Here. Yeah, my apartment's real strict
A
about it.
restricted breed.
And
There
then
you go.
somehow I live there, so I'm like, who makes these rules? Because they're like, sometimes tenants look at me and they're like, "That's a pit bull. You're not allowed to live here." And then I'll go to the leasing office and they're like, "Oh, you're good."
Well, they had
Like,
that.
so
I think they have that because a lot of people, like, there's been a lot of cases of people having their dogs out, and then like it just starts attacking like little children
Mhm.
in apartment complexes,
Well,
at
some states
houses.
have gone and labeled them restricted breeds.
Yeah,
So it's
Yeah, like mine.
like illegal pretty much to have them.
Mine wants to play with every dog that comes
Yeah,
out,
dude.
but she growls and it sounds really mean. But so do these little tiny dogs, like the one this morning.
But those ones are less
But
aggressive.
I'm
when
thinking,
you have a
oh, mine
big-
looks
when
like
you have a
she's
pit
about to
bull.
eat that
Yeah,
dog.
you know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
really she just
Yeah.
wants to go over there and like do the whole thing, you know?
That's what you think.
Yeah, or maybe she's hungry.
So she goes over there and just mauls it.
Takes one
Nah.
down.
Miguelito, saca la barbecue sauce. He speaks Spanish to that fool. Ándale.
Ándale, apúrate.
Damn, who won last week? Was it Alto?
Me.
Dang, Jamal.
Jamal,
Jamal, we'll put you on the boards. We'll update it after this game.
put you on the boards.
It's time for burpees and shots. It's time for burpees and shots. Give it to me now. Burpees and shots is a game about trivia. Miss one is one strike. 3 strikes, you're out. Once you're out, you can't get back in. One steal per game. If you miss the steal, it's 2 points down. Now, Brody, come on down.
Oh, what's up, man?
All right, let's play, boys.
Let's go, boys. You boys ready for this burpees or
Warm
shots?
it up there, boys.
We're warming up, boys. Let me get these.
Do you want to go first?
Let me
I
see.
forgot how we said we were gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Let's do Prody this time.
I like
I
that.
think I
Winner,
did
winner
you
gets
last
to
time.
choose.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You know, winner gets
Like
to
it,
choose.
like it, like it.
Go for it, Brody.
What does the scientific acronym BTU stand for?
B T.
Base Tac Unit, Byron Technical Unit, British Thermal Unit, Burn Thermometer Unit. We'll go with the first one. Base Tac Unit.
Thermometer
I was
unit.
thinking The
Nice.
second
Dylan
one.
Strike.
The
Was
second
it?
one. The second one.
British thermal, I
Burn
think.
Thermo?
British thermal unit.
The British.
What was the last one?
They came up
The
with
third one.
Oh, the third one. Oh, I was thinking
Dang.
the second.
Dylan and Willing
I
them.
like
Dylan
yeah,
strikes
yeah.
already.
Yeah. So on February 15th, 1990, the United Kingdom restored diplomatic relations after 8 years with which country? Israel, Lebanon, Argentina, or Space?
Space.
Spain.
I was like, wait, that's really going?
That's tough.
Yeah, on the 15th of February,
Could be.
1990.
You got to know your history.
Who would be?
Lebanon?
Lebanon.
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 Nope.
Spain.
Argentina.
Oh, Argentina.
Dang, Dylan and Willing them. This guy's coming with that Nolan Ryan. No more wiffle balls.
Tina Turner.
No more.
Yeah.
Wiffle balls are out the
Yeah,
door.
we just downloaded new questions, so
That's scary. Those
Yeah.
expansion packs.
yeah, they're pricey, but they're well worth it. With Shakespeare, character is as mad as the sea and wind when both contend with which is mightier.
I think it's
Lego,
Othello. I think it's Othello.
Hamlet, or Romeo? Othello?
I think it's Othello, but I'm not sure.
Nope. Hamlet.
Yeah, Hamlet.
Hamilton in the house. Dylan and Willing them strikes.
Randy Johnson's in the house right now.
Just
He's
giving
gonna kill.
fastballs.
He's gonna kill a pigeon.
Pigeon in the midair.
So which of these sports was not part of the classic pentathlon contested in Olympic Games from 1906 to 1924?
Pentathlon.
Pentathlon, yeah, pentathlon.
Okay.
The discus throw, the
Yeah,
long jump,
Pantheon.
the javelin throw, or the hammer throw?
Ooh.
Which was
I'm gonna say the
not,
hammer
Was
throw.
not part of the
which
The
was
hammer
not.
throw?
the hammer throw.
Yeah.
I don't know of a hammer throw. you
Yep.
know?
Yeah, I've never heard of a hammer
Yeah.
throw. Like, what
Right.
is
No,
Thor's
right.
over there?
Hammer doesn't
You got
seem
it
like
right?
something you should throw.
Right.
you
Like,
know?
what kind? How you gonna? Yeah.
Give it to me. You got it right.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
So
Jamal
which
shoes.
I don't even
Yeah.
know Shakespeare.
So which London street does one associate with the 1960s fashion scene?
Oh.
Threadneedle, Carnaby, Pall Mall, or Fleet?
Give me the
Which
options.
London street does one associate with the 1960s fashion scene?
Okay.
Threadneedle, Carnaby, Pall Mall, or Fleet?
Well, that's good. That's good stuff. Right
Thread needle. I don't know, man.
I was thinking
Nope.
maybe Pall Mall.
Carnaby.
No, Palm Mall's a cigarette.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. See,
It's
I
them pal
wouldn't know.
there. Go shopping
was
at
it?
the Ball Mall.
What was the right one, Eric?
Carnaby.
Carnaby.
Dang it.
I don't know.
Cardi B.
That carnivore.
Cardi
Oh.
Oh, no,
Stupid.
Oh,
no.
boys.
Sorry.
No, you're smart.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That question was stupid.
Oh.
Ethiopia's Yabelo Sanctuary is home of some of the remaining Gravy's zebras. Zebras are closely related to what animal? The horse, the crocodile, the whale, or gorilla?
That's easy.
The horse.
So it is giving a little whiffle. Oh, I should have stole that. I forgot you could just steal it.
You could snatch.
Yeah, I should have snatched
That's true.
that.
If you hear a whiff,
Yeah, I didn't. I forgot about that. Okay.
look alive, boys.
I'm sorry.
Early in the game.
So in May 1939, Nazi Germany signed a so-called Pact of Steel with which other country? Great Britain, USA, Italy, or Bermuda? In
Okay.
May 1939,
Get them, boys.
Nazi Germany signed a so-called Pact of Steel with which other country? Great Britain, USA, Italy, or Bermuda?
5, 4, 3, 2.
What did he say? Italy.
I was thinking the first one.
Italy it is.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Milk is.
The milk's in the house.
Give him the milk his way.
Give him the milk duds.
Oh.
So what would you be studying if you were interested in conchology? Cobes, caves, seashells, fish, or seaweed?
Seashells.
Seashells by the seashells.
Pretty confident.
Correct.
Yep, correct.
Nice.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, conch is tasty too. We probably had some in that paella rice we had.
Shout out to the paellas
Had a
out there.
conch in
The
that,
paella.
boys.
So which artist's code did Dan Brown crack in a best-selling book, later a blockbuster movie? Raphael, Vincent van Gogh, Claude Monet, or Leonardo da Vinci?
Ooh, good question, Eric.
Yeah. Which artist's code did Dan Brown crack in
Which
the
artist
best-selling,
code?
later known as a blockbuster movie? Raphael, Vincent
Raphael,
van Gogh,
Vincent Van,
Claude Monet,
Claude Bonnet,
or Leonardo da Vinci?
or Leonardo.
What was the first two answers again?
Raphael or Vincent van Gogh?
I'm gonna
Hurry
say the
up.
first one.
No, it was the last one.
Good try though.
Leonardo.
Down one.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Down. Everybody's down one.
Yep.
I gotta get this right.
Oh, the Da
Ready?
Vinci Code. Oh.
The Caribbean Sea is a part of which ocean? Indian, Atlantic, Pacific, or Antarctic? The Caribbean Sea.
Pacific. To be specific.
Nope, Atlantic.
Atlantic.
Oh,
Dang.
Dang. Dealing with. I mean,
Pacific
strikes.
Coast Highways on the west.
Dang it. Sorry guys.
It's
I
okay.
missed
You're
it.
down two.
you're still
Down two.
So Carlo
Oh, no.
Corlidi created which famous children's character? Snow White, Dumbo, Pinocchio, or Peter Pan? Carlo Collodi created which famous children's character? Snow White, Dumbo, Pinocchio, or Peter Pan?
Pedro Panochin.
Go with Pinocchio.
Peter Pan. I think it's Peter Pan.
Nope, Pinocchio it was.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm down two.
I'm down to one.
But all these gotta win someday or another.
Right.
Hopefully,
Hopefully today.
the man upstairs.
How much are you down, Mikey?
1.
Okay.
Who had a hit with Lust for Life?
Lust for life.
Prince, Iggy Pop, Poco, or the Police?
What's the name of the song?
Lust for Life.
Wow. Have no clue.
Prince, Iggy Pop, Poco, or the Police?
Iggy.
Prince?
Oh, you stole it.
No.
You said it.
Oh no, I was trying to.
Yeah, God, I wouldn't. Yeah.
All right, give it to me.
Prince?
I was gonna say the same.
I thought it was Iggy
Huh?
Pop.
All
Iggy
right,
Pop.
I'll take it as a steal.
Something I'll take it as a steal. Let's do it.
That's nice.
Picture one.
Alto thought he might be escaping there.
Nah,
You
got
get it
right.
wrong.
I was like, shit, I didn't know.
Yeah, you have maybe a better chance of him getting it
So
wrong.
what's going on here?
That's my turn.
It's Alto's
Oh,
turn.
okay.
Still,
Yeah, he
yeah.
stole it.
That's right, boys.
So which art museum on the eastern edge of Central Park in New York City, USA has a permanent collection containing more than 2 million works of art? The Queens Museum of Art, the Tate Gallery, the Hyde Collection, or the Metropolitan Museum of Art?
Over $2 million worth of art.
Yes. Queens Museum of Art, the Tate Gallery, the Hyde Collection, or the Metropolitan Museum of Art? See?
I was thinking the last
Which
one.
one's C?
Met.
The Hyde. I think the first one is
I think it's the
Metro-
Metropolitan.
The Metropolitan.
the last
It's
one.
the
The
last
Metro.
one.
Yeah.
I didn't want to steal. I was too scared.
Yeah, I was too scared too. Like I didn't know for sure.
Is it that or not?
Yeah,
You're
I
down
figured it
two?
was that one
I'm
though.
down two.
That's like the biggest one out there.
Ready, Milkis?
Hmm. They just had the gala there last week, the Met Gala.
In which year was the first black tulip cultivated?
I should have stole.
1986, 1896,
good luck.
1926, or 2006?
Black tulip.
The first black tulip cultivated. In which year was it first? 1986, 1896, 1926, or 2006?
2006.
I was thinking the
They
second one.
just figured that out.
Nope.
The second one?
1986, the
sec-
first one.
Oh, the first one. Oh.
Nice. Willing and dealing, them boys.
I should have
Yep.
stole.
So for how long did Roger Bannister hold the world record in the mile? 46 days, 9 weeks and 3 days, 2 days, or 18 months and a day?
What's his name?
Roger Bannister, for how long did he hold the world record in a mile? 46 days, 9 weeks and 3 days, 2 days, or 18 months and a day?
Ooh.
Shiznaps. I'm gonna say the first one, I guess. I was thinking
46
maybe 2
days.
days, but no, 2 less.
Good job.
Man,
Got it right.
I knew 2 days was too much.
Yeah,
of a
2
trick.
days was too short amount of time. Like
Oh, he gets good.
someone took that record 2 days later.
Oh, my
like,
turn.
How many are you done?
Deuce.
So which building toy was designed by a Dane Kirk Christensen? Hago, Lego, Pago, or Fago? Lego.
what?
Woo!
Ooh, what?
It was
Yeah,
a steal.
The Lego toys.
That was his turn.
That was your turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Polo got
Oh.
steal.
yeah, that's why
Oh,
I
that's
picked
right.
it.
Oh, all right. I
Yeah.
thought you got happy because you stole.
I did
Right.
too.
No, I got it before someone else tried to steal it. So I was
That's
like,
true.
I didn't even hear the question.
Because that was a
though.
whiff. Yeah, and he said the answer first.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't
Way
want
to
someone
protect
else
your whiff.
Yeah, you gotta. If you know it right away, you
You
gotta.
gotta steal it up. Altito.
In which year was insulin first used to treat diabetes?
Hmm.
1985, 1922, 1969, or 2001? Huh?
See.
See?
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
would have said 22.
80s? 80s.
22 then?
85?
I would say the 80s.
Probably 22 then.
Oh.
Nope.
22.
1922.
22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
I'm too afraid to steal, but now I'm not going to know my own question. This game's just it's turning into a poker.
Yeah.
He
We're in the
said it's turning
poker
into
room
a
now.
poker
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to play.
My son's like playing with his
Woo.
shades on. Some bricks.
I gotta
So-
keep my mouth shut and stop
So you got it right?
stealing.
I'm out.
Oh. You got it right.
So who is the hunchbacked Bellinger of which Victor Hugo wrote?
Victor Hugo.
Minotaur, Manimal, Nightcrawler, or Quasimodo?
Quasi.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Right, good. That was a hunchback
Yeah,
of
no,
Notre.
yeah.
Oh,
Victor Hugo. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Finally got whiffed up.
So Marie
I would
Curie.
have missed that.
Marie Curie is a famous figure in what field? Art, science,
Simple.
literature, or sport?
Simple.
Marie Curie.
Marie Curie.
Curie
Okay.
Simple,
is a
bro.
famous figure in what field? Art, science, literature, or sport?
I'm gonna say art.
Science.
Science.
Oh,
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
He's down two.
Yeah.
Toledo.
Bring it to me.
Everybody's down 2.
I'm down two.
one.
Oh.
Seven dead.
2.
No, except for him, he's down 1.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna. Maybe he's gonna win.
So Hilary Swank's character in $1 Million Baby is a what?
Ooh.
Baby, doll, boxer, or millionaire?
I wish I could steal right now.
Mrs. Swanks.
Yeah, Hilary
Hilary
Swank's
Swank.
character in $1 Million Baby is a what? Baby, doll, boxer, or millionaire?
A millionaire?
A baby?
A
That's what I was
boxer.
thinking, A boxer.
Boxer. I'm done.
Fucking hits the corner chair.
Never watched that movie.
I never watched it. I never even heard of it.
Good one.
So who's
I'm on pins and needles here, boys.
whose goal against Russia assured Bulgaria a spot in the 1998 World Cup?
Good luck, Eric.
Trifon Ivanov, Anatoly Nankov, Gasho Jinshev, or Luboslav Penev?
Good luck, bro.
Good luck, vato.
I'm gonna go with Gasho.
I was thinking the second one, maybe.
Nope, the first one.
The first one?
Tried.
Dang. So we're all down 2 now.
Out of each.
I'm down. I'm out.
Ooh, sudden death or what? Yeah.
Wait, who's out?
No, it just.
Stole on myself, bro.
Okay.
Also,
You
it's
guys
just
are
us
down
2.
two.
All of us
All right,
down
I'm
2.
on deck.
What
All
is the capital of the Philippines? Bangkok, London, Manila, or Beijing?
Beijing.
Manila.
Manila.
He stole.
Nice.
He
I
stole.
stole.
Okay, that's wrong. You're out.
yeah.
You're out.
Dang, that's China.
That was
Yeah.
Manila.
Just saw it all late.
Yeah, I said the right answer after you said the wrong answer, but
He stole. You and Eric.
what is that?
sudden
Yeah,
death.
you're out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's due to
because that would have been 2 strikes even if you didn't have 2 strikes.
So how many nation states are located on the continent of Antarctica?
Brody.
Yeah,
Oh,
none.
that's you, right?
None, 6, 9, or 3.
Sudden death.
How many nation states are located on the continent of Antarctica?
Sudden
None,
death.
6, 9, or 3.
Finish him.
None.
9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
3?
3, 6.
0, is it?
Not 3?
0, none.
Oh, none.
If you get this right, Brody.
You know what I was
Yeah.
thinking? They're little science stations. I was thinking I don't know what I was thinking.
Which 2
Could this be
boxers
Brody?
I didn't even
fought
really.
in the famous bout known as the Thriller in Manila?
Ooh. Can I steal?
No,
Did
this
you
is
say-
I'm not
Muhammad
trying
Ali
to,
and
but I'm
Joe
just we'll have to
Frazier.
work that out.
Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. I got it right.
Nice.
I thought it was George Foreman and Muhammad Ali.
It was the Joe Frazier one.
Oh, Brody's on
Brody's
the
a
board.
winner on the board. Yeah.
It's in the making.
Good
Brody-
job, Brody.
Brody, he prayed a
Hey.
lot before he came.
Brody on the B.
Finally,
Super
yeah,
bored.
dude.
Nice job.
Nice.
Nice job.
Or remember what you said last time though? Once you win, it's nonstop.
Oh.
Remember you said that.
I'm
You're
gonna bust the
like-
milk is. I'm
Right?
gonna go like
Go full milk.
20 wins in a
Go
row.
Phil.
Go full milk. Go full milkman on the squad.
Yeah, I don't remember even what it feels like to win.
That was
But,
crazy.
Oh, it feels
That was nice.
amazing.
Me
He's like,
neither.
it
I
feels
haven't won in
amazing.
forever.
Feels like a minute, you know.
No, it's been a month at least. At least 2 months maybe.
It's fun stuff.
Good job, Brody. Good job.
Good job,
I'm proud
Brody.
of you. You made me so
Fun
proud.
stuff.
Miguelito started off strong and then he
Yeah, he
just
did.
hit a dip.
And then he just
Some
hit a
elites
dip.
too.
And yeah, I know. Like,
I'll still eat Korean barbecue with you guys, so that's probably what we're doing tonight. Hope you guys have fun wherever you're going. Be safe out there.
South Phoenix.
Stand up. You're listening to Roach Clip Radio 102.9
Dun, dun.
KDIF FM.
Everybody have a safe evening out there.
Remember, don't drink and drive.
smoking fly.
Flying.
We are the Roach Clip Radio. Enjoy these tunes and goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye, ay, ay.